Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, Misadventures with Mixed Media. I work with different types of art. I'm not very good at any of them. Mostly I work with paper. I'm going to try my hand at a tiny little quilt for my Pokey Little Puppy journal that I want to make. But that's probably about as much quilting as I'll ever do. But I got the mail. I'm so excited. I discarded all the outside of it, washed my hands, and so now we just have what's on the inside, which has been sitting for who knows how, for at least since the 23rd or 24th. I finally made an order on AliExpress because this popped up, and I already had this in my thing, and I knew it was going to go fast, and so as soon as that popped up, I put it to order it, and then, but here's the thing, I didn't realize that I got them at the same store, and this is the only picture that showed up in my email, and I was worried I didn't actually order it, and I kept looking for it and couldn't find it anywhere. So it's a oh, it didn't come in this. This is why I wanted that, because it'll just be so cute. So it's like it's not a Tim Holtz one. It's a pretty doily type one, and then it's got the little squares so you can put little tiny pictures or a different background, but I might back it with a whole piece of paper somehow. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I've been wanting these for a while. These are a little bit smaller than I thought they'd be, but I'm still happy with them. The tickets are a little over an inch. They're like an inch and whatever that 1/4 inch before the 1/2 inch. What's that? 5/8? I don't know. 3/8. And then they are, let's see, almost 3/4 of an inch wide. And then this is fine. I'm happy. That's fine. I just thought the tickets were a little smaller than I thought they'd be, but I'm excited. I have other size tickets. You know, bigger tickets are easier to cut anyway. Sorry for the noise for that. And then I wanted cherry fabric, but this ended up being flannel, which is okay. I think I have a yard. I think it was by the yard. I think this was Amazon. And you can cover a book with flannel, right? It's just so pretty. I have plenty of this one. I want to do a red journal for my mother-in-law, and I'm thinking of doing like a canning farm type. Can we make that stop going off, please, now that you've had your correction? So that came in the mail today, and then these came in the mail today. I've shown you, shoot, I just realized I forgot to do this. Hold on. Now you get to hear everything. Now you'll probably hear them more now too. Okay, so these are with pictures by this person whose name I cannot pronounce. GYOF. Here, let me put it up so you guys can see it good. That is the illustrator. And this particular book was published in, well, the Garden of Verses were Robert Louis Stevenson, and so those are old, you know, he wrote, so this was originally 1969 is when she would have done this is published in 2007, but that's, you know, you want her stuff to be republished because she just has such beautiful artwork. Although this is a little bit, yeah, I don't know, where go the boats. Aww. Oh, little kitty on the bed, little boy sick in bed. I love her artwork. The stuff from mid-70s, ooh, gristmill and fishing. I might have to put that in my aunt's journal because she does fish. I don't know, we'll see. These are shinier pages than the other one. So if I had my option, I'd get an older version that wouldn't have the shiny pages. But still, I love them. So this one was the verses. And this just beautiful illustrations by Gil. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Gil? Maybe. And then this is another one by her, which also must be a newer. This one was also 2007, so this is a newer version, a newer printing. But the original books were 1969, and I wish I could find the 1969 ones. But these, oh, look at all the frog. I do have a frog journal I'm going to be doing, so even if that's a toad, it's going to be a frog and toad. Some people know the difference, some people don't. Oh, a little girl in an umbrella. Oh, rain in summer. So these are cute. I actually, the ones that she did in the mid 70s, I like even better, but I love these illustrations as well. He's so sweet. And I've ordered 2 more. These came from Amazon. And I've ordered 2 more on Etsy. Yeah, I ordered more books before I tell you guys all about them. Not that there's so many people. The fairies. That will go in my fairy journal. For sure. Oh no. How am I supposed to pick between fairies and mermaids? I have a journal for each. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick that. I don't know. That's a big elephant. And then cute little ones that would work as on tags really nicely. Especially if you're doing any seasonal ones. Little squirrel, the mountain and the squirrel. So this one has poems and lots of illustrations. And I love this illustrator. Her and, what is it, Garth Williams? The one that does Little House on the Prairie. I like his too. This one's reminiscent of, my ink was out, so that's watercolored, so I'm probably gonna reprint that when I have more ink. And this is on coffee dyed paper. And I did watercolor him, and I watercolored, this was black and white, so it's a little tracing and watercolor. I don't know if I'll use that one. This one's alright though, I like that one. And then you can weather any storm. I love your rain or shine. And then there's no space there, so I'm not using that one. So I'm going to use these 2 sentiments in my book. And then I'm thinking, see, after the storm comes the flowers. So I'm thinking I might add these into the rainy day journal just as kind of hope. But then also, where's the one of him fishing? I found one of him fishing. He's so sad. Alright, so that's my excitement for right now. A little more frog and toad if I want to stick them in there. And then I have a book page, rainy book page from Winnie the Pooh book, which I think I might back with that. That tag's kind of big. Let's see. That. That's some more rainy parts. There's a flower. Alright. Oh, I was going to see if there's any rainy pictures in Peter Rabbit. I don't know that there is. They did have some Peter Rabbit in the, Jeremiah, Jemima. I'm always saying hers wrong. Tom Kitten, Miss Moppet, Fierce Bad Rabbit. I wonder if there's any, oh, the fishing, I want that. Alright, we're just gonna cut that out and make it a tag. My aunt likes to fish. I don't know if she's gotten to fish lately, but, and she usually fishes with her friend. But, just look through here real fast. Fast as can be. Oh, why are this squirrels crossing squirrel nutkin? Alright. I should have sent some of the, there were some in there with teacups I should have sent. And then I think I've used up this whole, pretty much this whole book has been cut apart. This is what I do with books. If you don't like that, you won't like me.
You have to put the baby in the cabinet, but we don't have them. Do you? We have a baby.
Do you want to ask next door and see if they have, see if she has one?
I mean baby. Pokemon cards.
Oh, you're talking about Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Because you talked about an actual bay leaf the other day. Alright, what else was... Oh, and then this I ordered on Amazon as well. These are... I want to make some charms. I even kept my E6000 in here just for... Let's see. Some of these will work for these and some of them won't. Let's try out one of these. I figure out how to, well, I'll probably back that with something else. So then that would become a charm. And then the stickers are on there because we used to play this game called Take One, so we'd mix up, and sometimes with a lot of people. So you take all the Scrabble pieces from 2 games, but you don't want to mix them up, so I would put the stickers on the back of one of them. So that would be a charm. It's got a little film strip on it. That's from some game. Might be from the... I'm not sure what game that's from. But that could be a charm. I might not use the gold for that. I'm not exactly sure the best way. I think for these, I'm going to have to do a drill on the top and do the little... These actually came in an old Monopoly game I got, except for... It didn't come with the original pieces. So I think the guy overcharged me for that. Because it didn't have the board and it didn't have the original pieces, and I paid $10. And then I saw one that had the board and the original pieces, the same version, for $25, which it did not get, which I now kind of wish I had, but this is it. So I do have all the money. So tell me, what would you do? Would you, so that people know that it's from a game, copyright 1954, would you write 1954 on, like, in pencil, like on the back of here, or do you think people can tell that they're older? I mean, because even the newer ones are going to look, I don't know. I'll have to look at a newer game and see if the pattern on the money is the same or different. Oh, these with the train on it. I think I'd make sure I put some of those in the Toodle. I'm always thinking of different little golden book journals or theme journals that I'm making. So, hey, nobody should be having to pay school tax right now. Although he did throw in this Boston ticket that was there. And this ticket. Circular Jungle and Everglades Cruise, Jungle, Cabaret, Caprice, Fort Lauderdale. So he did throw those in for the $10. And these look like a different color than the regular money. These are, see, it's almost like these are from 2 different games, which maybe they are. They definitely age differently. I don't know. I don't know if, I mean, these are definitely, this is definitely a game that's been used. The real ones I'm saving for my Toodle journal. The colors are a little bit different on those. They do look a little bit older. I got that at a thrift store in Massachusetts. Thrift store? Not a thrift store. Flea market. That's where I got that. So let's see, what else do I have in here? I like these little wood ones. So how will that, oh, that will work nicely. It covers the back and then you see the front for a charm. And then these would work nicely for holding on the little, these, because they have like an indentation on the back, which might make it a little bit harder hold on to, but I could glue them on that and then you can't see. Well, there goes that backing under my chair. Just grab out another one. I think there's a round one here. See, these would be even better for the back. So that would make a cute little charm. What else do we have in here that might make a cute little charm? I mean, all these are to make charms. Oh! These are wood. I will probably have to get a tiny drill for these too. But I'm not sure if you should do it from, probably do it from the side and then you can see. I don't know, what's the best way to make charms out of those? I'll have to And now these are my favorite. Oh, one more thing I have to make charms. They're tiny and they're so cute. So these will work great with the, I forget what the, oh, with this bail. Because it's got the rectangle on it. So I'm not sure. I guess this is the part you're supposed to, hold on. I'm going to have to watch some videos on how to do this, and then I'll show you how. I'm going to try it. I don't know. This is Misadventures. Maybe my first time trying it. I should just do it on video. Oh, seriously? Plastic hates me. Just put these in here now. Look how small they are. Like, this is a Scrabble tile, and this is one of these dominoes. I love them. They're so cute. But see, this is the decorative part, so I guess it's supposed to go like this. But to me, it seems like it would lay flatter and be better like that. So, especially if it's a dangle off the side of a book. So, I don't know. I like the way that lays better, but it's confusing. And I don't want to put it on the front, because that covers it. So, like, but either way, like, I want it to be hang down straight. So the bails are decorative, but I'm apparently not going to be using the decorative side. But maybe the glue will hold better because, well, it's still pretty smooth. Alright, I'm going to stick these right in here with this, and now I need a bigger container. Now that I've done that, alright, these don't have to go inside. And these probably will never mount to anything. Would I drop something? So I don't need to put those in there. I'll just stick these up here for decoration for now. Alright, I think that gives me enough room for at least to fit the dominoes in there. And I had seen those dominoes. My sister-in-law had some. I think she paid like $4.99 for them at Marshall's or something. But then 2 different thrift stores, I found 2 packages. One were $1 and the other was 50 cents. So I was very excited. And then when I took them out of the box, even more excited because they were so little. And little things are so cute. Let's see. Oh, I want to play with this, and I want to play with, where's the other one? There it is. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? I'm going to use some decorative paper. I think I'll do some tickets on this one. Ooh. Perfect. Let's turn that into a ticket. Plastic hates me. It's not going back in the plastic anyway. It's going up on the board. Oh, loud. Sorry. Let me come away from the microphone. Alright. And of course I moved this over here. Now for those books I got, if I don't want the pages to be shiny, I will rough them up a little bit. And then in the last video I did, I showed the Bambi picture I did, and I forgot to mention that to protect it a little bit, I didn't have any wax, which is what I saw somebody, KSCRAFT, do when they did some, might not have been KSCRAFT, somebody who uses actual magazine. Oh my goodness, alright. They actually use like magazines, and they did it with magazines. So they had some, what is the word I want? They had some wax that they used. So, I'm so excited. Alright. Maybe a little bit of film strip, but kind of just want to see how it turns out, I guess. And the top, I know I said I put this to see, make sure it's the top one, but also it helps me to find it. Might need to put a red piece of tape on there, because it's hard. There we go. I don't usually use my Sizzix as much as I have this week, but now that I have these dies, I might just make a whole bunch of them. Let's see. Yep, I did it the right way. Cause why is it not coming out on? Oh, you know what? It lets you make a really long strip. It doesn't cut it off on the end. So if you don't want it to, so if you wanted to make a really long strip, you could. Interesting. Well, that I got at AliExpress. That's still in the stores. It's the other one that's really hard to come by. And then the people that have the Tim Holtz one, they charge a lot of money for just plain ones, like what, 5 or 6 white or craft paper ones are like $5 or something. That just seems ridiculous. So I don't know, I might leave that one on there. I might rip it off. So these are the cute little. It's just so cute. And then I did a little. All right, and then you also get little rectangles when you do this. So if you want to use those, you could like do one of the, you could kind of like do different pages. I'll show you. I have an idea for it. And I will show you what I'm thinking. And here's the, and then here's my brush from that's used for a sewing machine that also works for these. So I don't know which one costs more, one that you get in the sewing department or one that you get from Tim Holtz. Isn't that cute? Alright, I love those. And that I can use those. Let's see. I want to try this. Alright, I was going to say I'll clean that up after, but if you've been watching me for the last few days and the last few episodes, you'll know. I think that one actually did have a way to open it, but whatever. It's not going back in the plastic anyway. Alright. I'll do one of these. I need a little bit wider than that. And I think I can get 2 of these. Turn that over the right way. Purpose of, oh shoot, I should have taken those out. I forgot to. Oh well. Well, now I'm going to have squares in the middle. Where did my little brush go? Let's use this. So all those little squares come out, obviously. And then these little squares, so if you wanted to cut out another another material, well, you could use material maybe, but another paper to coordinate, you could. But I forgot to take those out, so this comes off anyway. Oh look, now we have like a little circle with the come on, I poked you. Let's see. That doesn't sound right, though, does it? I poked you. These are very small holes, and I think once I get the paper out, I can get those out, but getting the paper out is a challenge. It is warm today, people. It got really warm. Oh, yeah, it usually works best. Should show you how we made those flowers. Oh, that's right. I need to. Sorry, I'm making 2 videos in one day, which don't correspond with each other necessarily. There we go. You need to do that just to get this bit out. But it doesn't really have a place on the other end. Alright, this is fiddly. I will tell you that much. It's definitely, now I think I maybe can see why those people charge so much for those. Okay, I found the ones that have a push out on this side. Okay, there are push outs at this end, you just have to find the right ones. And once you get an outside one, you can kind of, there we go, here it comes. So yeah, where there's a hole down here, that's a push out. And a push out there and there so that you can get it from the other side. It just took me a minute to find it. And then, isn't that pretty? And if I put it on, could put it on another doily, and then that'll help it stay in the other thing better. And then you can do your little squares of different fabric if you want to be really fiddly, and put them behind it. Or tiny little, oh, I have, they're called fairy stamps. I wonder if they're small enough. I couldn't tell you where my fairy stamps are. Oh, never mind. They're in a box by my feet underneath 5 things. We'll try that another time. Alright, I need a different, I'm going to try something different. Oh, I definitely want to do one of these. And I'm going to take this out this time. I think. Does it come out? Let's turn this way, yeah. Now, I wish it would leave the middle in, but that's alright. Middle in. Fair to middle in. But I don't mind having an extra circle. Let's do this one first. And I want that to be on there this time. And let's do this up here. Okay, now that I've gone through with this, I'm like, I should have done some tickets while I was in here. So this, I have a nice little circle. If I want to use that for something, I could even use it. Where'd the other one go? There we go. Could even like fill in that if I wanted to. A little bit bigger circle might work. I don't know. And we have these little, but they're a little bit bigger so that you'd be able to glue these onto the back of that, like that. In fact, let's do a couple. Let's do a couple more of these. Where are my tickets? I get a few in there. Probably could have been a little bit more let's see, that's alright. We'll just rip that like that and we still have 2 tickets, which are so cute. Alright. Some of these go the other way. That's alright. That's because I did it that way. We'll pretend I did it that way on purpose. Hey. Oh, that's why. So you have to check it every once in a while. And turn it. I almost forgot to do that. You kind of notice though when your thing stops wanting to do what you want it to do. Now, doing it this way and doing every little background like that would definitely be fiddly. Oh my goodness, why is that sticking right down? Because I did it in the same place. So that would definitely be fiddly. But I would think, let me try my 3-inch punch and see what happens. It's big enough. Fingers crossed that it's big enough. Oh, I turned my fan. I'm hot. I don't like to be hot. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. Hold on. Here's this one. I can show it like this. So a 3-inch circle would back that nicely. So if you have a coordinating pattern, which I will in a second. What you need, sweetie? You know you can talk. You don't have to like stay perfectly silent. I'm just warning you that if you do talk, it will go on YouTube. And when you guys record, I will be quiet. I'll be nice and quiet. I'll listen to something while I just craft along quietly.
Oh, the ice is done.
Already? I just emptied it. No, I emptied it like before I started making this video. What? You didn't lock the door? How do you not lock it? Alright, so go in there. 1, 2, 3. Is there a fourth one? 4. Yes, there's a
That's when I
fourth
was
one.
fixing the door.
1. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. I hope I just didn't go through that. Oh, I did rip it a little. I should need to be a little more. Maybe not go all the way through with the first couple. And then when you go back through... Also, don't go all the way through because then you're going to make... This is fiddly, people. And I think it's going to work better with cardstock because this paper, it just wants to rip all to pieces. So, if you find one of these and you get it, be warned, it's fiddly and probably works better with cardstock. But that's okay. My backing can be this kind of a thing, but so see, that's gonna be pretty. I'm very excited. Even if I have to use cardstock, I'm still. And then if you wanted to back it with a piece of doily, then you've got there. See, I can do layers sometimes. It does fit on there. There we go. And then if you wanted to, you could stick it in a CD sleeve, and with the extra doily it might even stay. I think you need to like use like a little piece of something on the back of that to make it stay in position where you want it. And I would probably even back that one more time just so that the white would pop. So yeah, that's why I'm so excited about these. And then I also had ordered a doily on Amazon, so might be time for me to start making a new magnet thing for my dies. And then I'll have to show you guys how I made it. I used things I had at my house, which not everybody will have a canvas and sheets of magnets, but if you once taught preschool Sunday school, you might have those things, and you know, do art and buy canvases when they're on sale. And then I had the old box from, what's the name of the game? I forget the name of the game. It was an old game box that I got for the innards. For the pieces, and I used that on the back. Oh look, this does work nicely on this, which is nice. Let's see how it works on this one. Whew! Little circles in there. Little tiny pieces of confetti. Does not get them all. And I'm not going to fiddle with it. They're just going to get all caught up in there and layer up, because if you're not going to come out through one pass, you're just going to stay there a couple passes. So yeah, there's still several in there, and I'm not fussing with it. It's not my thing. Alright, so yeah, that's what I played with today. My new things got in the mail. Very excited. right. Thank you for joining me today, everybody, on another video. And today, oh look, I didn't switch my thing. Wait, today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday.
Not doing rolling water too.
So like I said, I bought this to use the pictures, and right now I'm using it so I can keep track of the days. Have a delightful day, everybody. Go do lots of art, crafting. Do something that makes you happy. Love to you all.